Danielle and Brian say the experience has been something they would not change, but that teens should think about the risk of pregnancy before having sex.
He joins us now live from the command post near Whitewater. Kiara, you were one of the first people on the scene, and you talked to the people inside that small plane.
Yeah, Lauren and Amanda, and I'm going to share that with you in just a minute. But first, I want to show you where the crash site is. From here at the Land's End Fire District, it's exactly 2.9 miles due.
It's a 15-step test to challenge your dog and find out how smart they are. But does it really work?
Welcome to tonight's edition and our final edition of Jammin' Tonight. I'm your host, Kiara Lotirzo. I've got all the day's highlights for you, so let's get to it. Now, first to take the stage,
at least do some preventative medicine. The next thing they know, there's going to be a big warm-up in the forecast. They can at least prepare for it. We're hoping for a warm-up in the forecast. It is officially now snowing. Lauren and Bernie.
I'm sorry, Kiara.
We're inside of the motorhome at the time when the crane fell as well. The crane operator was inside of the crane. Again, no one was hurt. We're told the crane operator is a little bit shaken up, but Gene and Glenn, good thing this didn't happen tomorrow.
Yeah, no doubt.
Right now, Mathis is being held at the Mesa County Jail without bond. He is scheduled to appear in a federal court on Monday. Natalie?
There's the puck handling, there's the stick skills, there's all kinds of stuff. There's also checking.
There is checking.
Right?
Oh, they're stopping the gloves?
Imagine having a perfectly healthy 2-month-old baby and having your insurance tell you that they won't cover him.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening to one local family. 11 News reporter Kiara Lotirzo joins us now live in the studio with more on the story. She actually talked with the family today. And Kiara, what did they have to say?
Yeah, Gene and Glenn, they say it's disheartening. After having an underweight son first, they were thrilled to have a second baby come out as a healthy 8-pound boy. But now at 3 months old, he's grown to be a big boy, and their insurance says so big he's not eligible for coverage.
Baby Alex is a happy, adorable, big baby. He eats well, he's growing fast, and he has no pre-existing conditions. But apparently, he's just too big.
Insurance standard says if he's above 95%, he's uninsurable.
Because of his size, baby Alex was turned down for health insurance. His height and weight put him in the 99th percentile according to CDC guidelines, and Mom Kelly says that's ridiculous.
It's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
Dr. Speedy at Rocky Mountain Health Plans says all babies are evaluated for insurance that same way.
In children, it's based on a combination of height and weight.
But when we asked if it was possible for a baby to be above the 95th or cutoff percentile and still be healthy,
it certainly can be perfectly healthy in the 97th percentile.
He agreed.
Your weight is not an absolute determinant of health.
But like all insurance companies, Dr. Speedy says the line has to be drawn somewhere.
Unfortunately, when we try to sell people insurance, we have to a number has to be used as a cutoff.
And he admits, even when it comes to adults, it's a flawed system.
And it's a calculation based on height, weight, and a fudge factor.
But as with statistics, Speedy says they have to go on what works for the masses, not the individual, and says it's just one more reason his industry is leaning toward reform.
We'd like to see health care reform so that these things go away.
As for baby Alex, Mom and Dad are not changing a single thing about him.
He's healthy in our eyes, you know.
But would like to change the fact that his insurance considers him too big a baby.
I feel like we're being punished, you know.
Dr. Speedy says parents can always protest their insurance to reevaluate on a case-by-case basis. Baby Alex will have another weigh-in and another shot at insurance coming up later this month. Gene and Glenn.
All right, very interesting. Thanks a lot. That's Kiara Lotirzo reporting live in the studio for us tonight.
It's a family tradition as old as the marriage that started it.
Probably about 25 years ago.
Carl and Teresa Bloom have grown their 4 children on the day after Thanksgiving tradition of cutting down the perfect Christmas tree.
Over the years, it's grown into something that lets us just make memories with the kids.
Katie is the second oldest.
It's always a lot of fun. It wouldn't be Christmas without it.
This year, she's brought her new fiancé, Brian, a first-time tree cutter who seems to have secured himself a timber chopping spot for many years to come, and happily so.
Well, I don't want to take your job right away. You can come back.
You're doing a good job.
I'm stoked. It's that whole Christmas feeling, that whole Christmas spirit that no one really sees anymore.
The younger ones, Lizzie and Laura, are still growing up on it. This year, they're especially missing their big brother and the oldest, Tom, a U.S. Marine serving overseas.
Of course, we wish we could have Tom with us to play, but
I'm pretty sure Tom would love seeing us having that much fun, so when he comes back, we'll just start right back up again.
And even though half a world away, Tom still has that tree cutting tradition on his mind.
I called last night to make sure that we were following through on the tradition of cutting the tree, and so he'll be happy to know that we went out and got a tree for him.
So with the tree loaded up and ready to light up another year of merry memories, the Bloom family celebrates another year together.
especially around the holidays, it wouldn't be a holiday without having our family.
And in years to come, as their family tree grows, likely so will their tradition of searching together for the perfect Christmas tree, but always finding that happiness of holidays spent with those you love the most.
Oh, he freaks. He goes hiding under anything that he can hide under.
Amber Lambeth is searching desperately for her missing dog, Riley. He ran away Friday night after nearby fireworks spooked him, and in turn spooked Amber.
Oh, it's terrifying. You just wonder who took him or if he's okay. Did he get hit by a car?
But don't go barking up a tree just yet. Riley didn't find his way home, but did find a way to Mesa County Animal Services, along with 46 other dogs, just since this past Thursday.
In general, dogs do not like fireworks.
Animal Services Officer Justin Manley has been working nonstop this holiday weekend, picking up dogs and reuniting owners.
Oh, it's very stressful. We've seen tears of joy. Because people, it's their family. People want their family member back.
He says with all the loud noises and commotion, dogs get stressed out and take off. Problem is,
they don't have GPS or directions to get them back home.
Animal Services recommends if you lost your dog over the holidays, come into the shelter and check around. If you still don't see your pup, fill out a missing dog report and keep checking back.
He was pretty excited. I was very excited, but I think he's ready to go home.
Amber says from now on she'll stay home on the 4th or RSVP at her party for plus one more.
Probably take him with us wherever we go.
And although it did cost her about $185 to bail this mug out,
it's priceless.
She's pretty relieved her 4th of July ended with a family reunion. In Grand Junction,
Are you ready to go bye-bye?
Kiara Lotirzo, KKCO 11 News.